Look at this. 124,000 migrants were apprehended at the southern border just in January. Now, that happens to be down 50% from December. National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd joins me now. Why this slowdown, Brandon?
It's simply the time of the year. When you compare January of 2024 to January of 2023, which is actually comparing apples to apples, you're going to see that we're actually up 12% over what we were from last year. And we set records in 2023. So when you look at this, you can't compare month over month. You have to compare the cycles that happen in every single year. And what we saw was the regular cycle taking place again. So it's not that they're down. It's not that we're down from previous years. We're actually up from previous years, which clearly shows that this crisis continues and that President Biden isn't doing anything to get a handle on it.
Do you expect a new surge coming across the border as Trump looks more and more likely to win?
We do. We saw this we saw this back when President Trump was up for re-election again. We saw a huge surge, expecting that Biden was going to win. They wanted to get here before Biden took office, knowing that he was going to put policies in place that were going to protect them. So we see that. We see the cartels. They're very intelligent in everything that they do. They know what the ebbs and flows of our politics are. They know how to generate money based upon what our politics are. They also understand what the media is reporting. And as long as the media reports that, hey, look, we're down in the month of January, even though we were 5 to 6 times higher than what we are in any normal year, that works for them. When they see that, they see that these numbers are now being normalized. When they see that the Associated Press are saying, oh, look at this huge drop, they're recognizing that they're setting new standards, and that the new standards are going to help them continue to generate profits. We've got to drop illegal immigration back to what it normally is, which is 30,000 apprehensions per month, not 124,000.
Border agents in San Diego just arrested 269 Chinese migrants in just one day. Why the surge in Chinese nationals coming across in California?
There's still a lot in the intelligence community that they're going through and trying to evaluate exactly why. Best case scenario, this is just a new demographic that is coming. Worst case scenario, obviously the Chinese government, who is an enemy of ours, is trying to get as many people here. Now, what I don't want to do is I don't want to cause mass hysteria to where there's a lot of hate towards Chinese here in the United States. We don't need that. We need to allow our law enforcement community to work. We need to allow them to investigate to find out what is the reason and what can we do to try to stop this. But the problem is, if Biden's not willing to step to the plate, it really doesn't matter, because these people are going to continue to come in. We know that China is, they do not like our government. They want to overthrow our government. So that could be one of the reasons that they're coming in. But again, I don't want to cause hate towards Chinese people that are here in the United States.
NBC reported a week ago, I think it was, that the president is maybe considering executive orders to cut the flow. You think there's anything in that at all?
I don't, because if he does that and the flow and it will cut the flows, then everybody's going to be able to say, look, he was wrong from the get-go. He should have done this 2 years ago. He should have done this right when he took office. And they're going to be able to say, see, we told you he was wrong. He's constantly said, I've done everything that I can do. So if he actually steps in and gives us policies and it cuts the flow, then everybody is going to be able to blame him for this chaos, whereas the mainstream media continues to cover for him, and he knows that. So I expect everything to be status quo.
If you don't watch Fox, you don't know what's going on at the border, and that's a fact. Brandon Judd, you're right.
You're absolutely correct.
Yes, sir. Thanks very much.